Today I'm here to talk to my cold climate enthusiast budget friends. We are the ones that cannot afford or have enough space for both a summer and a winter car. We can only have a one-car solution, but we don't want something sensible or ordinary. No, we want something a little bit of fun, but we're fully aware it needs to be used all winter. Something like this 2010 Hyundai Genesis Coupe 2.0T. Bought for an incredibly low price, it is a nice balance of fun, reliability, and a little bit of practicality. But it's also turbocharged rear-wheel drive with a short ratio 6-speed manual that sends all that power through an open differential. It's not exactly the best recipe for winter conditions. But if you're like me, you love driving something like that in weather like this as long as it has the right tires. And that brings us to the folks at the RoadX Tire Company. Knowing me and my less than ideal choice in winter vehicles, the tire manufacturer reached out to see if I wanted to put the brand's latest winter tire to the test. Equipped on my car is the new RXFrost FX11. It's a studdable winter tire that features a typical tread pattern designed to excel in snow and ice. Without going off into too many technical details, RoadX focused on tires, siping, and the rubber compound. I've had these tires equipped on my vehicle since November. I downsized the wheels 1 inch to gain more sidewall, as well as narrowed the tread pattern by about 20 millimeters. My initial impressions are that these are quiet for winter tires with a minimal road noise increase over my all seasons. The RX Frost are smooth on a variety of surfaces with little to no vibration making its way into the cabin. In fact, the extra softness from the added sidewall makes for a smoother ride. One thing I will say is that when you get these tires installed, try to have a few warm days to break them in on dry pavement. Tires naturally have a bit of oil on them when they come from the factory, and trying to scrub off this oil during a torrential downpour is not a great idea. Ask me how I know. Up until now, I've only really been able to test the tires in light wintry conditions, but in slush, a little bit of ice, and some light snow, the tires have performed quite well. Braking is about what I expected, but cornering has exceeded my expectations. Acceleration, while a bit slow, does get up and get going. Even on a slight incline, if I come to a complete stop, I will eventually get enough grip to get moving again. I have yet to get stuck. But then, against my better judgment, I decided to take a 6-hour road trip in a snowstorm. But as you can see, I made it, which is a victory for the RX Frost, the Genesis Coupe, and myself. During the drive, I ran into just about every possible road condition. There were wet roads, slushy roads, icy roads, roads so covered in snow I couldn't even see where I was going. No matter what the surface was like, the car always stayed straight. It wasn't prone to getting pulled by truck ruts or other slippery sections. When the snow does get really deep though, acceleration is hampered as I only have one wheel spinning. But once I get that initial bit of traction, the car slowly starts to build up speed, and never once again did I get stuck. The RoadX RX Frost FX11 is available in 41 sizes for wheels measuring from 14 to 19 inches. After a half winter of the tire installed on my car, I can honestly say this is the best winter tire I've ever had on the coupe. Is it the best winter tire I've ever experienced? No, but that's sort of the point. The RoadX tires deliver nearly the same performance as more expensive tires for a lot less money. And hey, I haven't got my Genesis Coupe stuck yet once this winter, which may be the best testament of all.